Hello there, Cancer. Welcome to DragonTaleTarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your monthly overall reading for September 2020. I hope you guys are doing great out there and staying well and doing good for yourself. It's always wonderful to be back with you. I'm so grateful for every one of you out there. Big shout out and a lot of love and gratitude to all of my new and returning subscribers, as well as to all the members of Ramblin' Mike's Tarot. It's a Ramblin' Nation. You guys are awesome. Mike booked a reading with me last week, and I read with him, and it was wonderful. And he has just been such a great friend to my channel, and he is a wonderful, truly wonderful human being, wonderful soul out there. So so glad to have, some of the folks from his group come join the Dragon group. It's been absolutely fabulous getting to know more of you one-on-one. So as well, also giving a big shout to all of my friends from Black Rose Tarot's channel. That would be Christina. She took a break. She deleted her channel, which I really miss because I miss her. She's such a wonderful, wonderful gal. I love her so much. I think she will be back. I absolutely believe she will be back. She's just regrouping after, some difficulties with just a lot of harassment, a lot of people not treating her right on her channel. So guys, sending lots of love to you and to her, and thank you so much for hanging out here with me while we're waiting for her to regroup. I really do appreciate you all. So let's go ahead and get into this, Cancer. I have a few notes as always before I start any reading. This is general. It's not going to resonate with every Cancer out there. So take what makes sense and leave the rest behind. This is going to correspond mostly to our Cancer Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising signs. And all of our Cancer cross watchers as well out there are welcome to join us. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, would like any information on the card decks that I use in my readings, or would like to leave a donation for the channel, all those links and information are below down there in the description box. And if you haven't yet done so, guys, do reach out. Turn that button red, just like Mr. Dragon, who is very red, and join the Dragon family. Also give it that Dragon Claw up by clicking the like button and let me know you enjoy the content. We have my regular reads I do live on Friday, every Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have Fire Dragon Friday, and we do love readings live for all the 12 signs. We do contests and giveaways, and we just have a blast in the chat. So I would love to see you guys there if you get a chance to stop by. So let's go ahead, Cancer, and see what's going on with you. This is a powerhouse astrologically this month. As you can see, I've made lots of notes here on our chart of the month that I am reading from. Cancer, the sun is traveling in Virgo. This is a very positive transit for you. It does highlight that universal third house of communication. So communication is very highlighted for you for most of this month, Cancer. You will be feeling the need to talk, express, communicate. Others may be talking, expressing, and communicating with you as well. So don't be surprised if that comes up. The Pisces full moon, I feel this is going to be a very powerful full moon for you. It does start our month depending on your time zone. It will be on September 2nd at 1:22 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So for some of you it may arrive on the 1st, some late, very early on the 2nd. But this is going to be a big one for you because full moons are always a big deal for my Cancers, and with Pisces, wow guys, that's very nice for you. Pisces is such a beautiful water sign, so definitely check into my channel. I always do readings for each sign for the full moon, so absolutely keep that in mind. Venus will be moving into Leo on Sunday the 6th out of your sign, so Cancer, you're getting a little bit of a break. Because Venus really highlighted you this past month or so. The big thing that I will also point out, Mars is going into a retrograde, guys, and that is in the sign of Aries. So Cancer, that does highlight your 10th house of career, public image, higher ambitions, higher-minded pursuits. And so what that's going to do, Mars is going to go retrograde for 2 months, a little over 2 months. It starts on September 9th, and it doesn't end until November 14th. I will tell you, not just for you, but for everybody, that Mars retrograde is no joke when it comes to forward movement, because Mars is our aggression, it's our forward movement, it's our forward energy, it's how we get things done, it's our aggression, it's our drive, our motivation. So when it's in retrograde, we're a lot more passive. Things just don't move as fast. So Cancer, please be aware of that, especially when it comes to your career house. Absolutely. It might be taken longer than you want to get that job you want, or get that promotion, or get that project going. So just give it time. The very positive thing I'm going to mention that's part of this month is at the end. Well, one of them's in the middle. Jupiter is moving direct in the sign of Capricorn, and then later on the 29th, right at the end of the month, Saturn is moving direct also in Capricorn. The reason this is very impactful for you, Cancer, is because those Capricorn planets have been sitting in your universal relationship house. So when they've been retrograde the last 5 months, this has been really tough for relationship, for moving things forward in that area. It has just felt like things are stuck in the mud. So these getting moving again is so positive for you. So we'll go ahead and get into the cards, but the planetary energy is off the charts this month. The new moon does arrive as well in Virgo, and that is going to happen on Thursday the 17th. Those moon cycles are very important to you, Cancer, and I believe that full moon in Pisces is going to be extremely magical and beautiful for you. So let's see what the cards have got to say for this September for my Cancers out there. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, helpers, and healers, please be with the Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising sign of Cancer as we do their reading for September 2020. Please protect their energy as well as mine, and please bring through clear, accurate messages for their highest good. Thank you so much. Interesting. Cancer, you got this card too. Aquarius had this as well, taking risks. So Cancer, you are not a very big risk-taking sign in general. However, if you have some Aries planets or something that's a little bit more prone to taking those leaps of faith, you might feel this one a little stronger. But this is saying, even if it's a calculated risk, Cancer, it's time to take action. It's time to take movement. Some of those planets, like I said, it's like we have some going retrograde like Mars, but then a lot of them are starting to come out of those retrogrades. So there are things that are going to start getting back into movement. So forward action there, Cancer. Even though there's stuff that's stuck, there's going to be some moments where you have the opportunity to really take those leaps of faith, to take dynamic action. Let's get into a major arcana card to represent your energy and what you are embodying this month. Look at that, Cancer. The Chariot came out of the major arcana, so this is you stepping into your power. The Chariot is our Cancer card of the tarot, so I think this is very positive, and he is pointing to that rainbow, balancing those intense inner emotions, which is very much part of your inner life, Cancer, is balancing, the ups and the downs, right? The mood swings, because Cancer, you are famous for your mood swings, and the reason for that is you are ruled by the moon, and the moon is always constant, but it is always changing in what it shows us. So you have that same quality. You're very consistent, very much, a loyal person, but you always have those ups and downs, those ebbs and flows of mood and emotion. So let's get into the crystals and chakras and see what you are working with and healing this month of September. I like this reading so far for you, Cancer. Labradorite is the gemstone that is highlighted for you to work with this September 2020. This enhances your psychic ability. It's many times known as the magician's stone. It's the third eye chakra, so right there, that third eye is being highlighted. So your inner sight, your inner vision, clarity of purpose, being able to have foresight to see what's coming. So if you do take those risks this month, Cancer, I think that you're doing it very calculated. You have an idea of what you want to get out of it, even though there can be that element of unpredictability. You are doing some planning about that as well. So let's get into your spirit animals. Let's pull one from the Druid deck to see which spirit animal is closely attending you for this month. Ooh, very magical month, Cancer. The owl is coming up. So this taken together with the Chariot and the Labradorite and the Taking Risks. First of all, you have two birds because there's a hawk in that Taking Risk card, and now we have the owl. So to me, this is insight. This is seeing through to the true depths of any subject or issue that you're facing. I really love that. To me, the owl is special to me. I love all birds, but I love my owls because I am a night owl. I am often up late, and I also love the fact that we've got the full moon. I just saw that rising in the back. But it's seeing through the dark, seeing through with clarity, finding the truth that's within those deeper emotional depths, and really seeing things for what they are, Cancer. Things that might have been hidden from view before. Ooh, you're seeing them now. So let's move Mr. Dragon over. We're going to get into our tarot. I am using the Arcanum Tarot for your main spread and highlighting and clarifying with the Modern Witch. So let's see what we are getting into for our Cancers for September 2020. I think that this already looks really beautiful. Looks like a month of deep insights and really connecting with your deeper emotions and your spirit. So let's see, Cancer, what we've got. This is going to be general, guys. This is for everything, like whether it's career that comes up, love that comes up, personal development and growth. So we'll just see what's in here. All right. Ooh, Cancer, yes. All right. So we have got that Ten of Swords here at the center. So Cancer, I'm saying y'all have been through so much. And the Ten of Swords really says that difficult, painful cycle, the anxiety, the worries, the fears, that's mostly what comes up. Sometimes with the Ten of Swords, there's also that feeling of betrayal, having been stabbed in the back, someone really not treating you right. But because it's the 10, it's like this is the end of the cycle. This is the end of, all that pain and frustration, anxiety and worry that you have been going through. Yes, and look at that. We have the Hierophant. So this is really, to me, about recommitting to yourself, recommitting to your spiritual life, getting stronger, getting stable, grounded. This is Taurus energy. So this, to me, is very much about you reconnecting with what makes you feel solid. Like I said, with this energy of like the Labradorite, the third eye, the owl, to me it's like that. This really feels like the end of, those painful mental places that you may have felt stuck in, and just keep going round and round. But this with the Hierophant, it's like you're stepping out of that. You're stepping into a place where you're going beyond all that. And it's like, look, I don't want to be in that worry, that fear, that anxiety. I want to trust in the divine. I want to pull into my own sacred understanding. In the immediate past, a lot of struggle. 5 of Wands coming up. This is that tussle cards, that tug of war action going on. So, could have been some conflicts, could have been some friction, some challenge coming up around that energy. Let's see what is clarifying this. Could have been around work, Cancer. Could have been work stress, work friction. 8 of Pentacles is all about work, steady as it goes. There could have been people, circumstances, things that have been coming in that were really messing with the flow, of your work. Of saying, it's like, look, I'm just trying to get stuff done, and they're making it a lot harder than it needs to be. So this may be partly what's coming full circle for you right now. And look at what happens as you go forward. Some of my Cancers, I get the feeling that you may have either lost a job or moving past a job. And now as it goes into, you know, the progression of this month going forward, Page of Pentacles comes up, because this is like new adventures, new things to invest your time and energy in. And, you know, it's like, you know that you have value, you know that you have these resources and strength. And so you're just trying to make the right decision about where you put that investment of time and energy. The page is also messages. You know, the page is always a messenger, so you may as well be hearing quite a lot about, you know, something new that you could get into, sharing a lot of ideas back and forth. Like I said at the beginning, the sun is in that third house right now for you universally. So there is a lot of communication coming through here for you, Cancer. Ooh, and it brings in justice. Look at that Libra energy. And you know, Mercury is moving into Libra on Saturday the 5th. So we do start to get into that place of wanting things to balance, of wanting things to be harmonious. The sun, of course, moves into Libra, starts our autumn equinox on the 22nd as well this month. So that could really coincide with this period of time as we get into the later part of the month, Cancer. Things start to really move forward, and you start to feel that things that were unjust start to become just again and start to become fair again. What you're focused on right now, and I love this for you, is the Star card. So Cancer, no matter what's going on, no matter how difficult it is, what I feel right now is for a lot of you, you're really focused on things getting better, going to the next level, coming through the difficulties and arising in a stronger, more resilient fashion, because the Star is, you know, the hopes, the dreams, the wishes, potential of becoming reality, wanting to manifest those and getting more balance. This is Aquarius energy. So you could also be working with, you know, an Aquarius in your life, or you may have Aquarius in your chart. But overall, to me, this is an ascension. This is a lifting. You know, no matter how tough it's been, you are like, I am focused on the better places. I want to stay in a higher vibration here with all of this. And look at that. Ooh, you've got Saturn energy as well coming in with the World card on top of the Star. So this again, Cancer, this is what you're focused on. So higher mind, higher ideals, manifesting your hopes and dreams with this World card, because it's Saturn. And Saturn, like I said, is moving direct at the end of this month, which is very positive for you because it is in that polarity to your sun sign. It really does start to bring things up. It matures you. It makes you wiser. It makes you stronger. That's beautiful. You're really focused on, you know, tying up old loose ends, completing old cycles so that you begin new ones all over and fresh. The Emperor card is up here at the higher mind part of the chart. This is crowning the spread, message from Spirit. Like I said, Mars has got that long journey through Aries, and the Emperor is Aries energy. So right now, I think Spirit is really telling you, Cancer, focus on what it is that you truly want, what you truly desire. You know, think about those higher career motivations, your public image, what people see about you, because that's where Mars is transiting on that higher level for you. So the other thing I notice here, check it out, guys, on the Emperor card. Okay, we have, it looks like an eagle or a hawk. Same deal in the taking risks. There is that hawk. So could we see a little connection between this Emperor and this taking risks? Absolutely. And what I see is that you might just say, you know what, to heck with it. I'll just go ahead, take the leap of faith, try a new job, try a new career path, see what happens, and see how it goes, because this, a little bit of spontaneity may be a good thing for you this month, Cancer. Don't be feeling, you know, too bound up in your head. Don't overthink it too much. If a good opportunity just comes, it's like, let me take it. I'll just see what happens. Yeah, because you're tired of being left out. You're tired of feeling like no matter what I do, I just can't connect. No matter what I do, I feel like I can't get into the inner circle. But that Emperor is already in the inner circle. So it's like welcoming you in with that warmth, with that fire. You know, that's what Spirit really wants you to do, is reconnect with the divine. The divine is going to lead you. And the Emperor does take some trust. It really does, especially for Cancer or Capricorn energies. You know, we all just don't trust things that quickly. But that Emperor is saying, trust in it. Trust in it, Cancer. Just take the next leap. Take the next opportunity. If the one door is closed on the side of the building, go around to the other one. Don't stay out there in the cold. So let's get you some advice. Wow. All right, Cancer. So suggested approach, very interesting, is the Tower. So Cancer, look, if something is meant to go, let it go. The Tower is all about the hand of the divine coming in there and moving things for our highest good, even if it feels chaotic or upsetting at first. The Tower energy is also Mars, right? And Mars is a big player this month going into retrograde. So just keep in mind that, you know, if action happens, if things move forward, if something that has just been meant to come apart finally does, then that is meant to be. But I never fear the Tower too much, honestly. And it's really saying, you know, go with the flow. Don't try to put that fire out. Just let it burn, let it crash, let it come to an end if it's meant to come to an end. You know, sometimes you might even be the instigator of the Tower moments yourself because you've really had it with certain aspects of your life. And look at that. Ha ha, sneaky. Old Sneaky came out with the 7 of Swords. Sneakiest card of the tarot, most deceitful card of the tarot. So to me, suggested approach, Cancer, get rid of anything or anyone that's in your life that's causing this feeling of deception, causing this feeling of, you know, I know this person or the situation isn't telling me the whole truth and I don't like it, but I've been putting up with it. It's not, you can't put up with that anymore. What you need to know is that you are still healing. You're dealing with some, you know, broken heart feelings, with some melancholy, with some sadness, with some disappointments there, with that 5 of Cups. But just keep in mind, Cancer, always look, even though those 3 are knocked over, the 2 are still standing here in the back. So not all is lost. I know that can be a very, it's a very sad card. It can be really a depressing feeling, right? You know, because it really brings up that sense. And yeah, if you happen to have had somebody or something in your life that wasn't being truthful, honest, or clear, then yeah, of course it brings this kind of feeling. You need to know that you're working through these emotions that are not the easiest. Yeah. 4 of Swords. You need to know that you need some rest. You need some time for recovery. So just honor yourself. Give yourself some time to just work through those feelings, Cancer. If you need to cry it out, need to yell it out, need to talk it out with a friend, whatever it is you need to do, that's what you need to do to clear that heavier energy, because there is still good stuff. You know, it's like, but you do have some things that do need to be cleared out this month. Absolutely. Hopes and Fears position is the 10 of Wands. This is that guy that's been hoofing that pile of sticks back up and forth, up and down that mountain, right? And it's like he's thinking just one more trip, one more haul, and I'll be done. I can go back up to that beautiful high vibration castle and I can be in a better place, right? I can have that passionate new beginning that brings in the Ace of Wands, right? Hopes and Fears to me says, Cancer, that you really know that you've been through it. You've got the 10 of Swords, you got the 10 of Wands, you know you've been through the ringer, and you don't want to go through it again. That's the hopes and fears. You're hoping you don't have to go through it again. You're afraid you might. I don't really get the sense of that. I think you're clearing some things out. We've got the Magician card coming up on top of this. So this is all about you starting a fresh new life, brand new beginnings, whether it happens to be in love, career, or both. For some of you, I'm feeling one or the other or all three in this spread. Outcome card is actually quite nice. Six of Swords is a beautiful card of, you know, passing away from those old troubled times, the difficult, you know, conflicts, difficult conversations, arguments, drama, pain, anguish, all of that, getting in that boat and heading on to the smoother waters, going towards that sunrise. It's absolutely beautiful there, Cancer. So let's get a clarifier on that Six of Swords. Because to me, you know, it's like everything that's coming through, you are so focused on going to the next level, of ascending higher. You don't have time for deceit. You don't have time for, you know, people that are not truthful and aren't for your highest and best. And so you may be taking those people out of your own life. Spirit may be taking them out of your own life. But either way, they are on their way. They are not going to stick around. Look what we have on top of the Six of Swords. We have the Ace of Swords. Very, very positive outcome here. To me, the Ace of Swords is victory. It's success. It's triumph over difficult times. It's Archangel Michael's energy. It's clarity. It's consciousness arising. It's really getting your mind clear and finally having the answers that you seek. Ooh, and look, we have the Sun card on the bottom of the Modern Witch. So very, very positive blessing there. And Two of Wands on the bottom of the Arcanum. So we have got positive, brand new doors opening after so much difficulty. That's what I feel here, Cancer. So let's see what we've got as an affirmation. I'm going to be pulling a card from the Keepers of the Light. These are all ascended masters, angels, guardians, guides. And we'll see who is coming through to protect and help you this month. Oh, I love it. Lady Portia, Divine Order. Look at that. And we had the Justice card, the Hierophant. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. I love the purple around this. And I'm going to get into the little book that comes with this because I really like to find out a little bit more about these. I'm not as well versed on Lady Portia, so let me get into that because I really want to give you a little more info. There she is. All right. So this powerful goddess is a figure of justice and peace. She brings order and opportunity to every experience. She's a lord of karma and regulates cause and effect. She helps us recognize the impact of our judgments, choices, actions. She is the twin flame of Saint Germain, so is strongly connected to the violet flame. Together, these twin flames can work as overseers of legal situations. Justice is an energy that's honoring everyone involved rather than punishing bad behavior. Lady Portia helps us to do what's right morally and spiritually for our soul's growth. Ooh, that is strong. So for any of my Cancer folks that are going through anything to do with something legal, that's a very positive energy to call upon because we did have that Justice card, guys. This is really about balancing fairness and restoring harmony. So Cancer, I will be seeing y'all very soon, and I hope you have an amazing September. Take care.